Title: Second Wives Are Homebreakers. In the quaint town of Maplewood, where gossip spread faster than the autumn leaves fell, lived a woman named Clara. She was known for her warm smile, her homemade pies, and her dedication to her family. Clara had built a life with her husband Tom, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and the comfort of predictability. Their daughter, Lily, was the apple of their eye, radiating joy in their cozy home. However, everything changed one fateful spring afternoon when Tom came home with a heavy heart and a heavy silence that seemed to follow him like a shadow. Eventually, he sat Clara down and told her the news: he had fallen in love with someone else. Her heart shattered into pieces as he revealed that he was leaving her for another woman, a younger, vivacious spirit named Sarah. The town buzzed with whispers as the news of Tom's departure made its rounds. Some empathized with Clara, while others took a more judgmental tone, branding Sarah as the homebreaker, an intruder who had torn apart a beautiful family. Clara could hardly bear the intrusive questions and pitying glances that accompanied her every outing. She retreated into herself, allowing the aura of grief to envelop her. Despite being painted as the tragic victim, Clara knew she needed to be strong, for Lily's sake. Days turned into weeks, then Clara slowly began to find her footing. She immersed herself in work, joined support groups, and rediscovered her hobbies. Though the pain of losing Tom lingered, she found a new strength within herself. Meanwhile, Tom and Sarah seemed to thrive in their newfound relationship. They were often seen around town, laughing and enjoying each other's company. Clara tried to ignore it, but the sight of them together was like rubbing salt in an open wound. One evening, while working late at her job at the local bakery, Clara overheard a conversation coming from the break room. A couple of women were discussing the newest rumors about Sarah. The implications were unkind and disparaging, labeling Sarah as everything from a homewrecker to a gold digger. Clara, a heart aching, realized that while she felt betrayed, Sarah too was a human being grappling with the consequences of love. This revelation ignited a change in Clara. She began to view the situation through a different lens. Instead of resentment, she chose compassion. She wrote a letter to Sarah, explaining how she felt but also expressing her desire to be civil for the sake of Lily. It took every ounce of courage to hit send, but Clara believed it was a step toward healing. To her surprise, Sarah replied, grateful for Clara's openness. They agreed to meet, an olive branch extended between two women caught in the same storm. That meeting, filled with tense silence and cautious words, began to pave a path toward understanding. Sarah shared her own struggles and insecurities, while Clara spoke about the love she still had for her daughter and the hope she held for their futures. As the weeks passed, they began to build a tentative friendship, navigating their complicated relationship as co-mothers to Lily. Sarah may have been the second wife, but she was not the villain the town painted her to be. She was simply another woman trying to create a life filled with love and happiness. Eventually, Clara and Sarah decided to host a birthday party for Lily together. The event was a mix of laughter and awkward moments as family and friends adapted to the new dynamics. Watching Clara and Sarah work together for Lily's joy, the murmurs of scandal began to dwindle. In Maplewood, the perception of second wives started to shift. They were still seen with skepticism by some, but many began to understand that relationships are complicated and can grow in unexpected ways. Years later, as they sat together at Lily's graduation, Clara realized that the journey of healing had transformed them all. Second wives can be homebreakers.